Okay, hello, my name is Paul Martinez. I'm from Carlton & Getting u3a. I run 5 interest groups. They're also all online. And this short video is about screen sharing, and it's intended for a number of people, including u3a interest group leaders, conveners and facilitators, possibly the interest group coordinator in your u3a, and maybe u3a national subject advisors if they want to encourage their subject interest groups to go online. Okay, so there are lots of resources to help people use Zoom. And indeed, via the u3a national website, there are tutorials and online resources to help you get the best out of Zoom. And there's a link on this slide to take you to those sources of information. This video, however, is actually really focused on screen sharing from the point of view of interest group conveners. And it's not really a technical video, it's really an inspirational video, hopefully, to persuade you that there is just so much you can do with screen sharing on Zoom. So what can you share? Well, actually, what can't you share, you could almost ask. Obviously, you can share documents. Any document that you got on your computer, you can share with other people in the course of a Zoom meeting. You can share photographs, you can share images, you could arrange your photographs or images into slideshows. You can do PowerPoints and share those. And let me just give you a for instance, okay? So this is photographs, and this is just some not very good photographs that I took when our photography group went on a safari to Newark. And you can see, yep, there's a photograph of a bridge. Oh, there's some of my pals. This is me being artistic. Anyway, you get the idea. You can actually share lots of photographs you can share photographs using Zoom. But the issue perhaps which is most interesting is sharing video on Zoom. Okay, so we're going to just illustrate how useful sharing videos can be by looking at an example of a video that I've used in my bonsai group, and this is a subject very close to my heart. It's actually how to turn some no-hopers into some quite nice bonsai. This is made by Heron's Bonsai. There's a wonderful inspirational grower there called Peter Chan, and this is Peter. I'm going to show the beginning and end of this video. So we'll start off with the problem and we'll see what the solutions can be.
Look at these beautiful trees like this, and compared to that, we've got sublime trees everywhere. But not everyone can have trees like that, so what we can do, these are little seedlings that I threw in the pots about 3-4 years ago, and they all sprouted. They're cotoneaster. Let's see what we can do with them. You notice I'm wearing the mask, but with the mask my glasses steam up. I'll take the glasses off. My glasses actually provide protection when I do work with carving. A lot of people say, why don't you wear a proper shield? But my glasses provide enough shield. Anyway, now let's look at all these seedlings. They are almost impossible material. How can you do anything with that? Have a good look at it. If I were to give this to you, you would throw it away. You wouldn't even want it. They are just several seeds thrown together in a pot, and they've all sprouted up. And this is one on its own, so we probably work with this. So let's begin by working through all of them. Now this one, because it's got a lovely little...
So I'm going to move the video on now, and we'll look at the wonderful things that Peter has done with these bonsai in the intervening period. But of course, to see what he did and how he did it, you'll have to watch the video yourself.
Make it more of a conical shape, but that's all. So that virtually is no work done, and we created a bonsai, simple bonsai for beginners. Now, these were the two very ugly looking Hinoki cypress cuttings, and they've taken this shape. So literally 2 pieces of wire on each of them. And we've got this lovely shape. So this is a classic S. We come to the little pots of Cotoneaster horizontalis seedlings, and we separated some of the seedlings into individual trees. So I'll show you each individual one. This tree is no more than like 3 inches high, 3 inches tall. Okay, and then that one, we took out the seedlings. I think there were 6 seedlings if I remember right. And we kept them all together to make a little clump. Nothing done. They were just taken out of the pot and put in that oval pot. I could have wired the central trunk to make it more artistic, but I did nothing. Just put it in a pot. This little one was a dead straight seedling, and I put a piece of 2mm wire around the trunk, just 1 piece of wire to give it that S shape. And this one is a semi-cascade. And this is the natural shape, and that's what we've got.
Hopefully you've been persuaded of the virtues of screen sharing and all the amazing things that you can do. You can show photographs, you can show slideshows, you can show documents, but perhaps most interestingly, from the point of view of interest groups, you can show videos. This is one of a group of a little group of videos. The first one is, why should I bother with Zoom? The second one is get your group online in 5 simple steps. The fourth one is Zoom for every possible u3a interest group, when I attempt to demonstrate the impossible and actually show how you can put a Scottish country dancing interest group online. And then the last one is actually hosting your u3a interest group. Okay, so just a very quick to repeat my acknowledgement. I'm very grateful for Heron's Bonsai for permission to show clips from one of their many videos, and there are lots more which you can find on YouTube. And also a quick word about copyright. Now, this is complicated, especially if you're thinking of making a recording like this recording and posting it where you want to post it publicly on the internet where anyone can find it. You really do need to look at the advice which u3a has produced. It's more straightforward if you're using video clips or other possibly copyrighted material in a live private u3a interest group, which is constituted for educational purposes. Okay, but if you want to look further on the advice, there's a link at the bottom of this slide. And finally, a farewell from me. I convene several interest groups in Carlton and Gedling, and I'm happy to say that all of them are actually functioning well online. Although obviously my bonsai group will actually be out in the fresh air as soon as we're able to, as soon as the weather permits, and we're able to meet up as groups. But there is an email address here, and we'd obviously be very grateful to receive any feedback that you want to share with us. Thank you very much for watching this video.